care. Just figure it's something to do. America. Oh my God, that person
that
has.
flag is huge.
Look at that. Look at that super flag. Is this it's Tacoma. We're in Tacoma, right?
Yeah.
This is Tacoma. This is.
It's actually a miracle.
It's America. America, America, America. America. So once I see my friend, I'm gonna be like speaking another language. I'm gonna be like so hyper and like
Until her squealy splooge explodes.
and then she's gonna be like, I'm so tired, Cat, please. You're like a wired chihuahua. And she has like an army of chihuahuas, which is pretty awesome. Two of the chihuahuas used to be mine. Did she have, no, she didn't have Caleb and Rose when you saw her. She only had Uno and Colina, right?
I don't know. I didn't go in her house.
Oh, okay. Did somebody fart, or is that just Tacoma?
I didn't fart. I think it's just a car.
Tacoma.
They're doing road construction, so it's probably.
Yeah, it smells like somebody farted inside a bag and then like sealed it up for a week and then farted inside the bag and then sealed it up for a week.
Somebody didn't know where to go. Like he's like, oh crap!
I am gonna die. Oh my God! Seriously, it smells like farts right now.
Coworkers.
It smells like farts, like rotten farts.
Yeah, it's gotta be the construction.
Oh my God, it smells like somebody farted inside somebody's breath in the morning and they had morning breath already. So it's like a mixture between farts and morning breath.
Look at all the
like really bad morning breath.
Like, you see all the big trucks over here?
Like morning breath, like
they're digging and stuff.
I mean, we're talking Monster Energy.
I could use about 4 of those.
So like it's like somebody farted and some morning breath, or like somebody like farted and had morning breath at the same time. That's what it smells like.
They had that morning poop.
And they have rotten teeth too, so it's really bad morning breath, like that.
They got halitosis.
Rotten teeth, gingivitis, methness, and they have wine farts in the morning because they have to go have diarrhea, but they don't have diarrhea yet because they drink wine.
Boob.
The Tacoma Dome looks like a boob. It even has a nipple with a flag sticking out of it. The coolest thing I ever saw was, I watched this, in California, I went to this burlesque show, and there was these women that were like, they were kind of, it was like more strippers than burlesque because they were using a stripper pole. I don't know if burlesque uses stripper poles, but they did at this show. And the best thing was this big girl, she was plus size like me, and she started like flying around on the stripper pole like she was a paper airplane, and then she like had matches on her pasties and she lit the matches on fire, and then her boobs were like on fire, and it was incredible. It was so beautiful. Like I'd never seen something so beautiful in my life. So it was
only in America.
Only in America, and that was in Oakland.
Only in the ghetto.
America. Well, no, it wasn't ghetto Oakland. It was like uptown Oakland or whatever they call it, where like the classy stuff is, where the hipsters hang out.
There's a not ghetto part of Oakland.
Yeah, it's like where all the buildings are. It's like, it's not super ghetto. It's like hipstery.
I feel like all of Oakland is ghetto.
No, it's hipster Oakland.
I've never been to hipster Oakland.
Okay.
I've been to the ghetto.
Okay.
I lived in the ghetto.
In the ghetto.
You were lucky you didn't have to live there.
No, it was more when you got closer to Berkeley. It was that side of Oakland. You know, where it was more like commercialized. It's where they had all like the business.
92nd Avenue. There's one of my coworkers.
It was where they have the like there's the big buildings for the offices and stuff, and it's like it's more like
down by Jack London.
It was by where that where you graduated at.
Oh, okay.
That place. It's especially in the past few years, from what I'm hearing, it's like the hipsters have come in and cleaned it up really well.
I heard the same with Leandro.
Well, yeah, maybe, I don't know. My hometown's name is San Leandro. Saint Leander. It's like Little Mexico. So, it's like, people talk about being minorities, but where I grew up, I was a minority, I mean, like, there was, like, less, like, Asian people, but it was, like, more Mexican and, like, Latino population and black. And it's, like, you know, it's funny because, like, people would run around and be like, we're minorities. And it's like, actually, I'm a minority, so get over yourself, because I don't care. Like, this whole crap, like, I don't care, like, what you are. Like, who gives a crap that your skin is darker?
You know what?
We're gonna die.
It's like that last thing I was watching the other day. Really, all your body is like a car. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
you don't
so
judge
different
people.
makes and models.
You don't judge people based on the color of the car they're driving.
Do you think that cats really care if one cat's black and one cat's white, or one cat's spotted, or one cat's missing an ear? They don't care, because it's all about, like, how they smell or something. I don't know, but, you know, dogs, like, they don't care. Like, a Chihuahua can hang out with a Great Dane and they can be best friends. They can have babies together, or they can hate each other. Like,
Hey, my dog is homies with my cat.
yeah, like, dogs don't even care. They're like, whatever. Like, people are just stupid. They're so fixated on, like, skin tone that only has to do where your ancestors were genetically from.
Like, I get having pride in where you're from and all that, but, like, hating on people because they're not the same as you is just...
I know, and then people, the thing is, like, people get mad at racial stereotypes because they're like, you know, like, Mexicans are lazy, black people, like, sit around and they're on welfare, white people are all racist, things like that. You know, people get caught up in these stereotypes, that they get caught up in it, that they believe it so much, and then the people that are of the races hear it so much that they fall into that, and they just act like they're stereotypes. And it's like, you know, it's like being white. You're afraid to say the word black because you're gonna get judged. I'm like, it's just a description. I think, to me, saying somebody's black, white, whatever, is like saying you're blonde or brunette. It's really no difference other than the fact of where you're genetically from.
It's just skin pigmentation.
Exactly. Like, I mean, just knock it off. Like, I think that some of the best things are the people who are mixed race.
Yep.
And it's like, because you're like the next generation. Like, if everybody is just mixed race, nobody would even care, and then they fight about something stupid, like, you know,
I
like,
hate your size.
yeah. What do you want to do with your wobble?
Them damn short people.
Yeah.
In my neighborhood.
I like on Rick and Morty. They have the one with the collective mind, the hive mind thing, and wobble.
We're supposed to be there right now.
Oh, well, sucks. This looks like a boob. It looks like a boob. So it's like they have the people with, like, big nipples and people with, like, sharp nipples or something like that, and they were, like, racist against each other. And then they had, like, the humans with, like, no nipples, or they didn't have any nipples like that. They're like, you're different. It's like, oh, come on. So anyways, like, people just need to get over themselves. I don't care. Like, why don't we just come together as a nation and be like, we're awesome? But our country's too big for our own pants anyways. Nobody should have one. No country should be as big as ours is.
It's only a matter of time.
Because what other big countries are there? You know, China, Russia, and they're the ones that scare us, right? I mean, Australia, they're pretty big, but they just sit down there and they're like, good day. they hang out with the kangaroos. They're busy fighting off dingoes, you know. So,
a dingo ate my baby.
So, you know, we just need to knock it off. Like, if people just stop judging, and if people got so scared, like, if people just stopped, like, offending each other, and then people just stopped being afraid of offending each other and just got over it and, like, made fun of things because they're funny. And, you know, like, don't perpetuate stereotypes and don't encourage stereotypes. It's like, just stop doing that.